Hey everybody, this is GK715. Welcome back to another Let's Play of Lego Star Wars 2: The Original Trilogy. Last time we ended up beating all the first three levels. So now we're moving on to the final three levels here, and then we can end Empire Strikes Back. So next chapter, chapter 4, Dagobah. And like always, I will be reading the said narratives of the story. Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, Chapter 4, Dagobah. Han Solo and Princess Leia have finally evaded the Imperial fleet in the Millennium Falcon, and are on their way to Cloud City, secretly followed by the bounty hunter Boba Fett. Meanwhile, following instructions relayed to him by the spectral form of Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke Skywalker has piloted his X-Wing to the forgotten planet of Dagobah. Accompanied by his trusty droid R2-D2, Luke heads towards the murky swamp world in search of his destiny. And that destiny is going to be in the form of a really interesting character that we'll be seeing pretty soon. Okay. So here we are. We are now in Dagobah. Dagobah. This is a swampy planet, a very swampy planet, but the place is powerful, like is strong with the Force. So according in the movie, we are looking for a certain Jedi Master that lives here. I'm not spoiling his name. You guys will be seeing him. We got some new enemies. Bats. Yeah, there are animals like living in here. So they're pretty much everywhere. But other than just that, we also got like these dark side paths that we can't take. We need to have someone strong in the dark side of the Force to get through that. Yeah, there are more of these bats around here, so there's really like not that many enemies, I'll say, because Dagobah is a pretty not a very dangerous planet. At least I'll say. There we go. Okay, that is a Dagobah snake. It's a pretty powerful enemy, so better look out for that. And also here's a cool bonus. R2 can actually go underwater, go in under swamp water. Pretty cool. Because he's a droid. He doesn't need he doesn't he's not like us where we can actually we'll sink down if we get near that swampy water. But anyway, so we gotta keep moving around and looking for the said legendary Jedi Master that lives in these disgusting swamp ruins. There's a mini kit there, but unfortunately we can't get it. Let's see here. We gotta keep moving around. I think it was this path right here, or... Ah, now I get it, okay. Let me just, let me see if I can, flow here, or fly here. Yes. Got this set up. And there's a... Oh, boy. That was unexpected. Alright, let's get moving forward. We can't get that, mini kit, so I'll have to go back for it later off screen. Alright then. Okay, so here we go. Building. Okay then. And look at that, and see that there's a hut. There's a hut. Somebody lives here. So in other words, somebody else lives in these in these swamps. There we go. Okay, come on, press that down. Okay, I think they know that that's it. So here we are. And well then people, we got a new character. We got a new character to follow after. This is Master Yoda. He is a legend. He is a legendary Jedi Master from the era of the Clone Wars. He was the last and final he was the last and final Jedi Master or Grand Master of the Jedi Order. And also, unfortunately, though, because we're playing as Luke, who's still not good with the Force. He can't use Force abilities. And instead, we have to walk up to Yoda, and he'll actually jump on her back. And now we can use Force abilities, now that he's teaching us on how to grasp said abilities. But anyways, moving on, with Yoda. Yoda, is a very, very powerful Jedi Master. Very powerful, and said to be, I believe, one of the strongest in the entire Order. However, as we all know what happened during Revenge of the Sith, Order 66 happened, and eventually, though, Yoda was forced to go, into hiding here on Dagobah. But nevertheless, though, he has at least found some peace, living here in Dagobah. And it is kind of amazing on how he avoided it, avoided contact with both the Empire and the Rebel Alliance. He technically did not did not sided it with any of the Rebel Alliance, but he did kind of teach teach Luke on how to use the Force. But still, though, he is not really a rebel, and I wouldn't call him that. Despite the fact, that he's playable in Battlefront 2. Let me see here if I can Oh boy, I'm dead. And Yoda goes back up there, back to the high ground. And by the way, Yoda is playable, he is playable, but we can't play as him now. Not now, because, we are still, learning how to use the Force. Also, because, we are stuck, using a lightsaber, this is, what we have to suffice with. So we gotta, there's these snakes, man. Yeah, I may have to start investing in upgrades, especially with the red bricks because red bricks those are a very important item, and I'll have to begin gathering them around if I want to have them. There we go. Smash these bats to pieces. There we go. Alright, there are 3 hatches, at least around here, and of course the freaking, snake is gonna follow us around. That's great. Yeah, we're gonna have to avoid it because, that thing right there, it's really difficult to kill without a blaster. I don't know, killing enemies, with lightsabers are just difficult, in older games like this. So let's, get a move forward here. Well, at least the bats, though, do get stuck, halfway. There we go. And now let's open this last hatch. And there we go. And we get like this this mini kit. Cool. Now we gotta like move down these mushrooms down there, at least like down a peg in order like to there we go. There we go. Oh, okay, now I'm starting to get it. Okay. So let's like let this rise up for R2. I think it was like this way, I think. Let's like use Yoda for this. And by the way, for you guys like who are watching this, this Yoda figure is actually, I believe, one of the oldest ones that was in the one of the oldest ones, if I recall correctly. Okay, maybe we gotta push it down like this. Oh, I didn't mean to shove you, R2. Okay, no, it doesn't work that way. Okay. Alright, shove this down first. Let's see. There we go. Excuse me, all people. Sorry about that. There we go. But anyway, so beyond this point, though, like, something darker, like, at least, like, awaits us in here. There we go, and now at long we can now use like force abilities without like without the help of Yoda. And now let me show Yoda. So here he is. Now Yoda himself is a bit special. In order for him to run fast, he needs to have his lightsaber out. However, thankfully though he still can jump forward like pretty decently. But because of he's a really a really small character, he attacks very, very fast. So Yoda is really good for that. Also, there's a tractor here. That's interesting. I guess Yoda does some farming here at Dagobah while he's not busy around. So let's smash these plants for studs. Okay, now let's see. We gotta be careful because there is there's a lot of swampy water here, and stuff like that isn't healthy. Let's see down here. See what's what we can look around here. More and more swampy water. Okay, there we go. There's a grappling hook spot, but we don't got a blaster, and Luke just ditched his blaster, so we can't get it. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I can't reach it. Yep, can't reach it. Okay, but here it is. This place is a bit special. This is the dark side cave. I believe this is what it is. We gotta destroy to get in. So here it is. This is the dark side cave. It's a very, very evil place. According in legends to the story, in the expanded universe. This cave, I believe a Sith ended up dying. I believe, he died here one time in the past. He died in the past, and then, that happened. And the cave is corrupted, by some really evil power, that's, really, really, messed up as it is. Also, Yoda is special because he can do this. See these doors? which I believe that they would like let him in. Okay, no, I don't think. Yeah, he can't get in for some reason, despite like him being a small character. So let's go like and grab these like more of these studs. There's a lot of platforming that's very like perilous. There's a protocol droid like door, but we don't have a protocol droid on us. Also, it looks kind of weird because it kind of looks like an astromech door. I don't know why it looks like that. Okay, almost fell down. There's a really scary breathing, that I'm sure some of you guys recognize. And it's getting pretty closer to here. There's metal there. We can't cut that down. And before you say anything, no, this is not Vader. This is the Dark Spirit. This is a force manifestation, a manifestation of of the cave. And this did happen in the movie. In the movie, originally, Luke was fighting him. The only way to defeat the Dark Spirit is by attacking it, which I believe you're supposed to climb up here. Which let me swap to Luke to attack him. Let me see here, and then we get up here. There we go. Now we get up here to fight the Dark Spirit. There we go. And with that he just swapped places. Yeah, but really though, the Dark Spirit is not a very difficult boss. After all, this is not the real Darth Vader. So let's see here. We need to get up to him. Something I always wanted to mention about him is that he never actually one thing that I always wanted to mention at least when it comes to Vader, or not to Vader or anything, or even the Dark Spirit in general, is that he didn't did the constant breathing. I believe it was only in the original trilogy, and that's about it. Let me just wait. Okay. I'm probably gonna lose my my health on my heart. Yeah, you guys heard Yoda's death sound. That one was funny. Anyways, that was the Dark Spirit. Not a very difficult boss, I'll say, but that was just the beginning of things. So with that, we conquered our fears. And now Luke, I believe will just get things ready, I guess, to look for Vader and all that stuff. So I guess that's just how it is. So there's more of these grass that's in the way of things. There we go. Push it this way. Okay, come on, push forward, push, there we go. Yeah, there's a lot of more studs here, but I'm hoping I can get well, I doubt I'll be able to get true Jedi on the story, but don't worry. One day I will begin to invest in upgrades so I can at least increase the score, or the score out of these studs, which is a multiplier of money that can pretty much help out a lot. Let's see here. There we go. Gotta slash those freaking bats out of the way. Let's see here. There's hatches down here. There's a lot of hatches down here. Man, hold still. There we go. Freaking bats, man. Jeez. That's weird. I mean, I know for a fact Yoda can go down here. I know he can. Yeah, I don't know if it's glitched or he can't in general. I don't even know why. That's just weird. There you go. Let's just, like, destroy these guys for a minute. Okay, I guess... Okay, can we, like, destroy these? No, we can't. I don't even know why there are metal gates, like in Dagobah of all places. There's a washing machine. I don't know why. Why would, like, Yoda, like need a washing machine? I don't know why. Oh, okay, now I get this one. There we go. There we go. You just push this, like, go down here. And now we just prepare this. See what this can do. And it's a motorcycle. I don't know what's that doing here. Then we just, like, put it in there, and that is sort of washing machine, and then we just shake it around, and okay then. From this random washing machine, we repurpose it for as an astromech door or astromech, like, device. Interesting. Huh. Oh boy, okay. Now, this is one scene, that I like to do. Rise the X-wing out of the scene, and I did it with Yoda specifically. Level completed and free play unlocked. That's pretty cool. We got Luke Skywalker in his pilot uniform, and we got his Dagobah outfit. Nice. And we have unlocked Master Yoda at long last. We didn't get True Jedi. That's unfortunate, but I'll keep trying as usual. We only got one mini kit, but yet again, I'll keep trying till I get everything what I need. Anyways, people, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.